Hey guys, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a book tag, and that's called the Unpopular Opinions book tag. Somebody requested on my Ask FM for me to make this video. The link will be in the description for the original. I don't think anybody's going to be very surprised by what I have to say in this video, but let's just jump right into it. The first question says, a popular book or series that you didn't like. I probably have like 10 million different answers for this, but one of the most recent ones that I was the most disappointed by was The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. This is an extremely super popular book that a lot of people seem to love. I only got 300 pages through this really thick book, and I couldn't finish it. It was very much a disappointment for me because I wanted to love this. Question 2 is a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate, but you love. I don't really think I've ever loved anything that everybody else seems to be hating, but something that I did notice is that Peter Swanson's new book, All the Beautiful Lies, it kind of is getting like mixed reviews from people, and I gave this book like 5 out of 5 stars. Like, I thought it was one of the best thrillers. Like, I had so much fun reading this book, and it was like one of my favorites of this year, and it seems to be getting a lot of mixed reviews. Like, the average rating on Goodreads is like a 3.6, which is like pretty low in my opinion. So this one is one that I fucking loved, that it seems like everyone else is kind of thinking it's just mediocre or something. Number 3 is a love triangle where the main character ended up with a person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you didn't like. And I'm just gonna hold up this entire Laura Jean series. You probably know who it is, but I just don't like him. Even though that is one of my favorite like young adult trilogies ever, I don't like him. So yeah. Question number 4 is a popular book genre that you hardly ever reach for. I think everyone that has been watching me for a while knows by now that I just don't like fantasy. I don't really read fantasy like ever. I don't really enjoy it. I barely ever read fantasy. Number 5 is a popular or beloved character that you did not like. I didn't like Will or Louisa in Me Before You. I thought that Louisa was very like naive and just like she had never really thought about her life, and she's 26 years old and she acts so like childish and like annoying. And I didn't like her at all in this book. And then don't even get me started on Will. He was just so vile and just ugh. And I don't really like the message that this book has to send about handicapped people. And I've talked about this a lot before, and I can put a link in the description for my Goodreads review if you want to see more of my spoilery thoughts about why I dislike this book so much. But these two characters, in my opinion, were very unlikable, and everybody seems to fucking like worship them, and I'm just like... Okay, next one is a popular author that you can't seem to get into. And so for this one, I think I'm gonna go with Adam Silvera because I love Adam Silvera as a person. I follow him on his social media and I just like adore him so much, but I can't seem to like really get into his books. Like, I've only read More Happy Than Not and They Both Die at the End, and I just thought both of them were very like meh. Even though I want to like love his books, I just always think they're like okay. And then same with lately Renee Carlino. Like, the only book I've loved from her is Before We Were Strangers, and now like it seems like every other book I read from her I'm just like very disappointed by. And same with K.A. Tucker. The only book I've loved from K.A. Tucker is He Will Be My Ruin, and everything else has been like one of my least favorite things that I've ever read. So it's like I have a lot of authors where I've loved one of their books and then like everything else is just like meh. Alright, number 7 is a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. For me at least, insta-love is the biggest book trope that I'm fucking sick of seeing all the time. Like, I literally hate it so much, and as soon as a book has insta-love, like, and insta-love is like where the characters meet and they're like instantly in love with each other. Like, they just meet and they're like, oh my god, like, I would die for you. Like, no, fucking stop it. That's not realistic. People don't fall in love at first sight, okay? Like, you can feel lust at first sight, you can feel attraction at first sight, but you cannot feel love at first sight, okay? Stop. And then number 8 is a popular series that you have no interest in reading. And for me, that's gonna be Harry Potter. Because, like I just said, I'm not into fantasy. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of people's favorite series of all time, but I just have no interest in reading it. I never read it as a kid, so I feel like it's just past the point for me to enjoy something like that. And not that I wouldn't have even enjoyed it when I was a kid, because I'm just not into fantasy. I'm not into like wizards and magical things, and I'm just not. I'm sorry. And number 9, the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie, but what movie is better than the book? For this one, I have 3 answers that come to mind right away. The first one is Brokeback Mountain. I really love the movie, and the book is great, but like the movie is so much better. And the book is only a novella, so it's only like 100 pages, and the movie is like a full-length feature film, so like the movie is fucking fantastic. And because Jake and Heath's chemistry is like so perfect in that movie. Another one that comes to mind is Annihilation. This movie is a lot better than this book in my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree on this one. I think that the book was a little bit hard to understand, and it was a little bit like written kind of confusing, and not that the movie wasn't confusing, because it kind of was too, but the movie captured that like dark, creepy, eerie feeling a lot better than the book. I mean, I just had more fun watching the movie than I did reading the book, let's just say. Then the third one that comes to mind is Silver Linings Playbook. I really fucking love this movie, and I thought the book was okay when I read it. I just thought that Pat, his character, comes so much more to life in Bradley Cooper's performance. And same with Jennifer Lawrence's character, Tiffany. I thought Tiffany and Pat in this book were just okay. They were kind of bland characters in the book, but in their performances in the movie, I just thought their characters came so much more to life, and I fucking loved this movie. I adored the movie so much. So that was the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I don't know, I'm just curious, do you guys have any movies that you think are a lot better than the book? Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.